Hi guys, Julie the Oracle here. Okay, so normally I do a short, but it's the end of November, technically. These predictions, if you get to this, I guess it could be timeless for any December. But, if you see the message, and it doesn't matter what time of year it is, if you're meant to see it and you need to, then time doesn't matter. Okay? Just want you to know that. But for this, instead of doing a 60-second short on a Thursday, it's the end of November, so I'm going to do December predictions. So I've laid out a few cards here, and we're going to see what we get out of them. And then I have a few oracle cards. Just a nice quick reading for you guys. I will try to be quick. You know I like to talk. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So, December predictions. We have the Knight of Wands. These are upright, they're reversed, but you know what? I'm just going to read it in all ways anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. With that being said, I'm going to flip these around just because I want you to be able to see the images. It's hard to look upside down sometimes. So we have the Knight of Wands, and so the first thing that comes to me is fools rush in. So somebody's rushing something. I don't know, there could be a situation that's rushed. You're rushing into a situation in December. I don't know if it's some news you've been waiting to hear for some of you, but it's something that maybe it's a last minute thing. We always talk about strategizing and planning, like being that type of person that's, we don't throw caution to the wind. But in this case, December is going to bring something fabulous for you. So the Knight of Wands is rushing in. And I think that, like the card says, adventurous and energetic and confident and excited. There's even travel on here. So, and I usually don't pay much attention to what's on. These are more training cards than anything. However, I really do think that there's going to be a situation in which you're going to have to make a quick decision on what you want to do. And it may be something that you have to be spontaneous on. And that's okay. Sometimes spontaneous can be the best. If an opportunity presents itself, do not miss it. So, don't miss it if you're the Knight of Wands, okay? Pay attention to that. For some of you, an opportunity is going to show up and you're going to be like, quick thinking on your feet. Do you take it or do you leave it? You take it. For December, take it. Be spontaneous. Be adventurous. Let it take you. You don't know. It could open up more doors of opportunity for you. Or maybe more windows. Who knows? But don't miss that opportunity. Next, we have 8 of Coins. This can be about working on ourselves. It can be about working on a relationship. Or maybe you're working on a project for work. I mean, this is usually about hard work and dedication. And so for the 8 of Coins, you may be working on something. Maybe you're actually building something with your hands. I kind of got that inclination a little bit earlier. I mean, this guy's building something. I can't even tell. I can't tell what he's building. It looks like a piece of wood. So this guy's woodworking. I don't know if you build furniture. Or maybe you could take one of those classes. I mean, the 8 of Coins can be about building on your skills or your talents. So whatever it is, I mean, we have some place where we can go take classes on cooking, or maybe you take a cooking class, or maybe you take a class on how to reupholster furniture. Those are fun. They even have glass blowing classes, guys. So if you're interested in doing something interesting or learning something and you've got a little free time over the holidays, we always have a little free time. Maybe you could take a weekend and find one of those small colleges that does those short-term classes. I know we have that here. And they teach all kinds, especially around holidays. They teach how to make holiday pies and cookies and things like that. If you're not a baker, it's cool to learn that because you could totally surprise your friends and family. So definitely look into building. So December is going to bring you opportunities for taking, learning new skills and building on the talents that you already have. And maybe you want to take a dance class, or you want to learn to sing or play guitar or whatever it is. Whoever's watching definitely wants to have those skills. So, and if maybe you started to take it, previously and you just didn't follow through, maybe now's the time to follow through. So December is going to bring you a lot of opportunity to do that. And this is the opportunity to have fun. Have fun and learn something that's fun. So it won't be something tedious. Unless, and I just say this for some of you might be wanting to brush up on skills related to like Photoshop or Word or something, you can do those computer classes if it's going to help you with your career. Like, yeah, no problem. I don't know if that's considered fun for you, but if it's considered a skill that's going to get you far, go ahead and do it. I mean, more power to you. So 8 of Coins, pay attention to those opportunities that are coming in December. If you're drawn to wanting to learn something new, go for it. Because it's going to appeal big time. And it's never going to hurt you to learn something new. You'll end up being able to, give them the old razzle-dazzle later. So we have next the 8 of Swords, another 8. 8s might be important to you. 8 can be strength, if you think about the strength card. So, for December, a lot of you might be drawing on strength. I know it can be a very hard time with the holidays. It can be very depressing for some people, but it can also be very stressful. Everybody and that pressure to shop and all of that. Yeah, totally get it. But the 8 of Swords is usually about, having that stress and things, having, maybe ignoring a situation or not seeing a situation clearly. There's a situation here. This was in reverse. And so, I got to go through both sides, and I've kind of forgot with the Knight of Wands. If there's a situation you shouldn't rush into, don't rush into something that's going to be bad for you. If you know it's an opportunity that's going to be like a once in a lifetime, go for it. I get the feeling you should. But for December, it's also like, always use discernment, because for some of you, for the majority of you, you get like some great things in December, but there's always going to be a handful of you that might get the opposite situation. So with the opposite situation, like, be careful not to rush in too soon to a situation. Like, don't rush in to a new relationship just because, like, it's the holidays and you're lonely. Like, not worth it. Not worth it. So, don't rush into anything like that. Take your time. Get to know people. Don't rush into judgment on anybody, or making a decision on a project that you should start, or, someone might bring you an opportunity and you may not have much time, but make sure you at least sleep on it if you can before you make the decision. Just imagine how it affects you long term and how it might affect those around you, your friends, your family, whatever it is, it's going to affect somebody besides yourself. So keep that in mind. 8 of Coins, that opportunity about building and learning new skills, that's great. Just keep in mind with the 8 of Coins on the opposite side of that, if you don't have the money to do those things, or maybe things are tight because it's Christmas time and, it's tight for me too. I thought about making, handmade gifts. If you're artistic, this could be something, building with your hands. It could be a great way to make gifts for people if you have the opportunity. Look around and see what you have. Making art for people or something creative that they can use or they can display, that's a beautiful thing, and it's handmade by you. Having a custom-made art piece is a wonderful gift for people, and I think that they would appreciate it a lot more than going out and buying them something material. So the opposite of learning all this, if you're short on cash and you can't afford to go out and learn anything new, learn to be creative on your own and work with your hands. So the 8 of Swords, yes. The 8 of Swords, we're looking at it upright. This actually originally came out. This is about not seeing something. So some of you may be in a situation where you're feeling kind of down and negative, and, hopefully you're not involved in any drama, or you feel like you're stuck or trapped in any kind of situation. It came out in reverse, so I think the majority of you watching are probably coming out of something like that, or you're taking that blindfold off like she has on, like you're not feeling trapped anymore. You have released yourself. You're free. So, get out of that situation. So let me look at it upside down really quick. I just have to pay attention to this. It's important. Yeah, release your limiting beliefs and things like that. But you are set free. When it's in the reverse side, you're being set free from the situation, most of you. So whatever it is, December's looking a lot better for you. You've got the freedom to do whatever you want. You're walking away from whatever that situation is, or now that you see the truth, you can handle it. That being said, now we're off to the 9 of Cups. This originally came out upside down too, so I was like, oh no. It's the opposite of attainment. It's, some of you could be in... The 9 of Cups to me is the ultimate card of love. It's a lot of love. It came out in reverse, so for a lot of you, I think that this is a time of year that you're feeling hollow and empty, and if you're single, it's a rough time because you want someone to spend the holidays with. I completely understand. Try to lean into that self-love, self-care, and lean on your friends and family, and those are the ones you're going to want to spend time with. And not everybody gets along with family and things. Like, whatever your situation is, you know this, there's got to be at least somebody that you are friends with, that you love and trust enough that you can spend time with or make plans with, so things aren't so lonely. And if not, learn to amuse yourself. And that's going to be the huge thing. I've had to learn to amuse myself growing up because I wasn't very popular and I didn't have a lot of friends, but I spent a lot of time alone and I amused myself. So maybe that's a point of finding something creative to do around the house, or, you know, if you're in your house alone, like crank up the music and have a glass of wine and cook yourself a nice meal or watch a movie or dance or whatever it is that you want to do that's going to raise your vibrations. That's important. When the Nine of Cups is upright for most of you, that's attainment. I think a great love is in your life and you're just really feeling thankful and loving for those friends and family and romantic partners that you do have in your life. So be grateful for where you are here and now. That's what the Nine of Cups is saying. That, you know, December is going to be kind of a rough month for some people, and obviously with the holidays and New Year's, just look forward to New Year's, because New Year's is like the new beginnings. You know, we're coming up on some portals and stuff too, because I think in December, 12/12 is a portal. I don't remember which one or what it, I'd have to research it for you guys. But we also have 1/1, New Year's Day. That in itself is a portal. A big one for New Year. Like, New Year's is a new beginning. And then, you know, if you're involved in other cultures and things like that, there's also the Chinese New Year and things like that. So there's plenty of opportunities here for you to have new beginnings or to put yourself out there. So, you know, when the Nine of Cups is upright, it's about having that attainment, all that love. When it's in reverse, I think it's just telling you to love yourself right now and draw yourself that bubble bath and fill it with essential oils or milk or whatever thing you want to indulge in yourself. Like, treat yourself, read a book and light a candle and listen to some music. Just enjoy yourself. And if that involves having people over to socialize so it makes you feel better, do that too. Have a Christmas party. In fact, have an ugly sweater Christmas party. That's what I say. So it looks like there's a lot of opportunities. There may be some opportunities, spontaneous, that are coming in for you. So if you get a once in a lifetime opportunity, don't miss it. Don't pass it up. If you get the chance to work on yourself, or, you know, it's time to work on you and maybe spending time with yourself and withdrawing from people if that's what you need to do. But also, if you need to get out and you want to be more social, that's Eight of Coins is all about kind of building on yourself or building on those skills and stuff that you have. It's all about learning. So a lot of you are going to be learning about yourself or learning something new in December. And the Eight of Swords kind of just speaks about you guys are either stuck in a situation that you need to. December's going to help you get out of it. And some of you are already walking away, and December's going to be free for you. So try not to get stuck in that, and try not to get stuck in the negativity of, you know, that seasonal disorders and depression. And it's hard. If there's a way you can cope or an outlet you can have, then do that. Keep a journal, write down stuff, keep yourself busy. And then, you know, if you do write something beautiful like poetry or something, which is something I used to do, and I still do occasionally, I would feel free to share that with people you trust, because they're going to love it. They're going to think it's very deep and it's beautiful. And, you know, don't be so hard on yourself for December. Try to take it easy. Try to enjoy the month and relax and make the best of it if you can. It's not all going to be terrible. And it's the new beginnings coming. With the Nine of Cups, just remember the self-love, self-care, indulge yourself for December. And if you're lucky enough to have people in your life and socialize also, you know, just be grateful and thankful for who you do have in your life. So love yourself, love others. That's going to be the big thing for December. It's a very giving time. Kindness and generosity are everything. Pay it forward kind of thing. So keep that in mind. That's going to happen. In what you give, you receive. So, you know, don't be surprised if you pull up and somebody pays for that coffee, or, you know, somebody lets you cut in line, or just these little things. They hold the door open for you. Just smile and say thank you. That's going to be important. It's going to make them feel good. It's going to make you feel good. And then everybody spreads that, you know, holiday cheer. And that's the best thing that we can do, even if the holidays aren't the best for you. Just remember, you know, I think kindness is a good thing to have for this season. So, quickly, your cards are, and I got doubles on a lot of these, so, and I tried to keep it a little bit small today just because it's a very short reading. So these have been your December predictions, and then I've asked for what advice you can have, advice for December. So you got 2 of the Ascendant Oracles. One is the Creator. I love that. This is you being hands-on. This is you creating. It's another way of saying the Magician too. So it's like you're manifesting good things for December. So keep that positive attitude and that positive energy, and it's going to go far for you. It kind of, I think it goes along with that 8 of Coins about, taking these classes, building, working on yourself, self-help style, or if you're one of those people that's working on building your own skills for a job, or building skills just because you have talents to build on, or you're just wanting to learn something new and you're excited about it. And you can do it alone or you can do it with friends. Either way, you're still working on yourself one way or the other. I think it's all good. The other one is Paradox. So Paradox is one of those where I want to say, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And so that might be with the opportunity that's coming in. But some of these opportunities that present themselves, it doesn't have to be travel. This could be an opportunity suddenly that you suddenly get the chance to have a romantic partnership with somebody, or, to get to know them, or at least start dating, which it can be a magical time of year if you're starting to date. A lot of great date ideas in there. But it could be an opportunity for a job, or just an opportunity to help others, or, you could end up working at a soup kitchen. Who knows? But an opportunity is going to present itself to a lot of you. You get to choose whether you accept it or not. But some of those opportunities are going to be like either too good to be true, because they are, or the Paradox is all about something so wild and crazy. This opportunity that's going to present itself, you're going to be like, no, never in a million years would I thought that I would be asked to do this. Or maybe you win a competition, or you win a sweepstakes that you signed up for and forgot about, and you're like, no way. And do you accept the prize? Well, heck yeah, I do. I would. I know about you guys. I'm actually in a competition. You see it on Facebook all the time. And I've got to remember to put some of these links on here. If you want to vote for me, I made an apple galette. It's a simple pie. It's like a pie crust, and then you put whatever fruit you want. I put apples like kind of mashed up, and I put a lot of seeds. I put some espresso in there with cinnamon and nutmeg and cardamom. Like, it's got all the fall flavors in it. And then it's got like caramel. And I kind of just did a simple galette, and then I took a picture of it. I mean, it's nothing terrible fancy. It's very rustic, but at the same time, this is in a running for $10,000, a chance to meet a Food Network chef and to have your work featured in a magazine. And that would be really, really cool for me to do as a baker, because I enjoy baking. So, if you want to vote for me, I'll put the link in there, and I appreciate it. Voting just started, so I think yesterday. I don't know how far it goes. There are going to be semifinals and all that. If I make it, great. If I don't, I don't. But I'm going to put it out there. Feel free to vote if you want to. I'll stick the link in there and pin it to the top. I also have the No Kid Hungry Challenge is going until the 30th. So, this is probably going to come out on the very last day. So I'm going to make sure that I put the links and everything there. So if you see the link and you don't get to see the video, that's fine. You could just click the link and vote if you want. That being said, the Paradox, crazy situation. That's a situation that seems like it can't possibly be true. You think that, no, I don't believe this, it's not true, but then it really is. It's a situation that's wild, but there actually is some truth to it. That's basically, kind of a crappy way to describe a paradox, but that's kind of the crappy definition of it. You'd have to look it up, but the definition is, it's like a situation that is, it seems like it's too good to be true, but it actually is true. There's truth to it. So it could go either way. Keep that in mind. So for your angel card, you got sign from above. So this is awesome. If you're looking for signs on whether you should accept or deny this opportunity, or, if you're looking for signs of whether, you get something keeps popping into your head and you're like, man, I keep getting this inkling that I need to take this cooking class, or I need to learn woodworking, or I need to take a computer class. There's a reason it's popping into your head. Pay attention to those signs. Not just like the thoughts that pop into your head that seem like, why is that there? But pay attention to the synchronicities around you. Like, you think you see something, or you hear something or someone, you're being drawn to that person, or you could be being pulled towards somebody or something. You know, you might literally run into a sign. I've done that before. Not just like a literal sign. You could run into something, or maybe you look up and you happen to see a type of bird, or, you know, you're going to be seeing signs and synchronicities everywhere. You're going to be getting messages, things that pop into your head. Pay close attention to your intuition in that, because if it keeps pulling at you and you keep feeling this magnetic draw to something, that's, you know, that's usually like God and the universe, Goddess, Gaia, you know, your guides, angels, something is telling you to go. Your I just lost it. Your intuition is telling you, sorry, that you need to do this, to do whatever this is, this project, this learning thing, this opportunity, or maybe it's just saying, you know what, you need to rest and take a bubble bath, because I'm getting that too. So signs from above, and you might be getting dreams about this too. You might get messages through music. Pay attention all around you. Just be aware. You'll know if the message is for you. And you'll be like, okay, that's what she said. Okay, I'm going to go take that class now, or whatever it is you do. So be creative. It's a month of being creative. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can actually create your own stuff. You can create your own gifts, or you can, you know, be thrifty and you can buy things that mean something to people. It doesn't have to always be about the dollar signs. So pay attention to the signs. Also, you got 2 color cards. I love these. One is Sapphire. Regenerate your body. It's the number 38. That's number 11. That's a master number. That's a great number to have. You know, 11 is like 1-1. That can be like a partnership that can... 11 reduces to 2, which is a partnership. And 2 can also be, I believe it's the Magician, so you're manifesting. But you need to... it says regenerate your body, so... wear sapphires if you've got them as stones. There may be that sapphire color in other stones that you can wear. Blue can help you with speaking, the throat chakra. And it's a really, really cool thing. So regenerate your body. This is telling you to get plenty of rest, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Treat yourself for December. That's your advice. And also, you have gold. A gold is attracting abundance, number 21. That reduces to 3. We're going back to that Empress. You know, loving, nurturing, kindness, generosity, putting out these new ideas, being creative. I mean, that's who the Empress is. That Empress energy is powerful. But, you know, you can wear these colors. You can carry the stones. You can find jewelry or that has that in that. But gold? Yeah, I'll wear the gold. Get some fool's gold. That's bring you some luck. But it attracts abundance in. So if you're looking to attract that abundance, whatever that may be love or money or whatever, but that's self-love, anything. Just be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself, and that will attract everything else. So I hope you enjoyed your December predictions. Until next time, guys. Bye.